What's up? What's up? What's up? What a wild week in sports we had this week. I mean, a lot of it has nothing to do with games. I don't even know where to begin. Let's start with Urban Meyer signing out in Jacksonville. We're gonna talk about that. Let's start with Steph Curry signing up to be the greatest shooter ever. Definitely gonna talk about that. And how about the elephant in the room? Jackson State signing a top recruit, one of the nation's top recruit. Something to tell me they got something to do with the head coach. We're gonna talk about that too. Oh boy, the NBA trade season is about to begin. We're finna start hearing rumors galore. Definitely gonna talk about that. NFL season winding down. Every team got 4 games left. It's crunch time. The lights about to start shining the brightest. Definitely gonna talk about that. And Red Coach, your boy Armani, gonna discuss it all with the Rev Night Nation. We all gonna talk about that. We all weren't gonna waste any more time. Our boy Rev is off today, but we definitely know we're gonna look out for him. The Red Rev Sports Show is about to begin, episode 217. Let's start talking, baby.
All right, what's happening, everybody? What's going on? What's going on? We are live here. Some of us are in the ATL. One of us is in Virginia. I'm gonna assume
DMV.
He's in the DMV. We are here.
ATL, shouty.
This is the Red and Rev Sports Show. We are live, and we are 3 guys who are real sports athletes with real sports knowledge. And I'm messing that whole thing up.
Let me start, Coach. Real sports athletes with real sports knowledge.
Let's roll it. Hey, we're going to roll it any way we can today. All right, we're going to roll this thing. The Rev is not here. God bless him. He's not here. And Shelby's not here. Those 2 are not here. We missed both of them. We hope everything's working out well for them. And this is the Red and Rev Sports Show. We are live. We are here. It's Saturday. It's a football Saturday here in the ATL. And we're going to get this thing started. Of course, we got to go to my number 217. And I went
Remember, Coach, you ain't Rev not on the show today. You got 2 younger guys today, so you really got to keep
it. Yeah, I'm going to try to stay young, and I'm going to stay really young. And it's going to be for a young man who was, that much hyped quarterback draft of 2004. You had a young man who played for the San Diego Chargers or Los Angeles Chargers, whatever they are. He's number 17. Now, he has more than 2 children. I can tell you that for a fact. He has a whole litter. And we go on with number 17, Philip Rivers. That's young as I'm going to get right there. I started, because of the HBCU game there, I started to go to Harold Carmichael, the old Philadelphia Eagles wide receiver, but that was back in the 70s, and you all would have been looking at me like, Coach, don't do it. Don't do it. So I went with Philip Rivers, and I'm going to stay with Philip Rivers, and that's our number for today. All right, we are
Phillip
welcoming.
Rivers. Good selection.
Yeah, okay, we're going to welcome the Rev Night Nation. We're welcoming you all. Let's see what we got so far from them. Vincent Woodruff said, VP in the building, ready to slam down the gavel for another 5 session of the Red and Rev Sports Show.
So, right. Vincent.
Thomas, greetings here at the Walrus Wrangling and Halibut Hootenanny in Walla Walla, Washington. That's a whole lot to deal with, boy. That's a lot of alphabets and everything. Thomas, have fun way in Walla Walla, Washington. Vincent said I'm having a senior moment already. Vincent, if you say anything else about seniors, I'm going to have to come find you, sir. Stop talking about seniors. We need to do a wellness check on Shelby. No, she's fine.
She's all right.
And Philip Rivers has a village, not just a few kids, a village of kids.
I'm talking about
on the Philip Rivers situation. He has a lot of them.
Lots of little Smurfs running around the Rivers village. I want to even know all their names.
All right, here we go. We're going to keep the show where we got our, of course, we're going to start the show with our dope, note, and cope. And I'm going to start right up in the top, Armani. What are you doping on?
I am doping on one Damian Lillard finally having a coming out party night before last, getting 39 points, getting a few rebounds and racking up some assists. Okay, Dame, we see you trying to come back, man. Hey, stick with it. Keep doing what you're doing. We got your back, man. Hey, keep doing it because, one of these days, because the trade market, Obi, might be coming to, Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love. So anyway, go ahead, Dame. Go ahead, Dame. Do your thing, buddy.
Sound like you're trying to get him there. Red, what you doping on?
I guess I can keep it NBA wise. What else am I gonna be? If I was doping on Ron Harper Jr. last week, you definitely know I got to give my boy Devontae Graham some love this week. Oh man, how do you ruin SGA's moment like that? Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, after he thought, man, I just won the game for my team. Seconds left. Boom! I hit a buzzer beater. Well, it wasn't a buzzer beater, but it was almost a buzzer beater because Devontae Graham said, you think that's something? Let me show you what a buzzer beater is, dog. 61 feet. Woo! Boom, baby! Pelicans win. SJE is, oh my God! And Pelicans run off the court. OKC, another loss. Man, I feel so sorry for them Oklahoma fans. But hey, another buzzer beater win. Don't you just love them, man? These players, but they having good shooting the ball from anywhere. They don't care. The game is never over. I love how that is Mamba mentality, baby. And I love it.
All right. My dope moment is going to be, they keep talking about it, and I guess it's on the way, and it's almost official. Clay, his mama call him Clay. I'm going to name him Clay. I'm going to call him Clay. Is coming back in January, he said. He'll be back on the court. And now everybody in the NBA have to be put on notice because if he comes back the way he left, it could get ugly for the rest of the league, and Golden State could just
shoot
right on into a championship like people are saying they're going to do. They're going to cruise right on in. So, Hey, get ready for Klay Thompson's return. All right,
and I'm a Laker fan saying this, dog. Get ready for number 4. You can't even deny that.
What are you noping on, Red?
What am I noping on? So much to nope on this week. I guess I'll go with my team, the Hawks. 6 straight home losses. Are you freaking kidding me, Hawks? And the last one was the worst one of all, man. Just getting blown off the floor by the Nuggets last night. Oh, my God, Hawks, please, don't let it happen Sunday versus Armani's team, the Cavs. Come on now, Hawks. But I'm scared now because, man, they turning Uncle Nate into Grandpa Nate now, man. Because, man, what's up with this? They making him look bad. I don't like this, Hawks. I mean, but the good thing is you have won 5 straight on the road. But, I mean, we just in a roller coaster moment right now. I have no doubt they'll turn around. I don't know what it is about the Hawks. Maybe they wait till like after the new year to start to get rolling or something because it's still early. But we'll see. I just need my Hawks to pick it up because we're not looking good right now. So note for the Hawks for this week and last week and the last 6 home games.
Armani?
Man, like Red said, there's so much to nope on this week. I am noping on one Dabo Sweeney. Dabo, man, you are truly showing your true colors when it comes to these athletes going to these HBCU schools. Now you want to talk about what about the education? Dabo, let's be real. When has it ever been about education when it comes to these student athletes, especially these football players? Don't get me wrong, the education is important, but what's the difference in the education you're going to get at Clemson and the education you're going to get at Jackson State? It's really not that much of a drop-off. If you want to be honest, all the curriculum is the same, but that's not what you're mad about. We know what you're mad about. You mad because a black man got one of them top recruits, ain't you? Yeah, that's what it is. That's what
all right. We're gonna talk about it, Armani. We're gonna talk about it.
I know.
All right.
I know.
My no moment goes to the young man for the Chargers, Donald Parham, who it seemed like just a regular pass trying to catch it, and he hit his head, and he had to be taken off on a stretcher.
That was scary.
And his hands were shaking. And that led to the interpretation. Some people thought he might be having a seizure. Some people thought something else was wrong. But luckily, he's going to get out of the hospital. But that was a very scary situation for him. And luckily, everything worked out. So that's my no moment for Donald Parham. I'm glad he's going to be fine and out of the hospital. All right, Armani, what is your coat moment?
I'm still coping with my Atlanta Falcons. We had a good win last week, but hey, man,
Oh, Armani. Your volume went out.
Okay, it's mighty quiet where he is.
Okay. You think he'll come back?
Yeah, we'll get him back. All right, Red, what's your coat moment?
What am I coping with this week? Josh Allen, and I'm coping with the Bills gonna have to cope with Josh Allen and that massive contract they just paid him this offseason. Because buddy, reality has set in and exposure has been sought. Okay, you have been exposed, man. Teams definitely know how to beat you now. You know what I'm saying? And now that you don't let the Patriots come back, look, the Patriots was only down for 1 year. That's why you probably should have took advantage of it last year. You definitely should have took advantage of it this year. Now, Bills done paid you all that money, and dude, you ain't gonna get nothing. No playoff wins, no rings out of that big deal because the Patriots on their way back. The Dolphins are just getting better and better. Yeah, you have your way with the Jets every year. But that's about it for you, Josh Allen, in that division, man. So it was a nice story, but the Patriots are back now. So the Bills and you guys going to have to figure out what you're going to be doing with another high-priced quarterback that ain't going to really win too much. Sorry, Bills, you have been exposed.
Okay. My coat moment is going with the Lakers and the saga of Anthony Davis. Once again, him and the word injury have butted heads, and now he may be out for another period of time. And it just, I don't know if they can cope with it or not, but
no, we coping. I'm coping.
It's just ridiculous how things just keep coming, and you want to know, is he fragile? Does he need steroids? I don't know, but hopefully he can come and be a part of the team for the rest of the year. Hopefully, we will see. Armani, you back with us?
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Yep.
Did you need anything else to say? You had anything else going?
What's your coat moment?
Oh yeah, just coping with the Falcons, man. Hey, Arthur Smith, he trying to do what he got. You know, he dealing with bubble gum and paper clips right now, trying to put things together with that. So you know, I'm coping with Arthur Smith because he don't have really much to work with, but he's doing what he got, trying to get to 500. Let's just get to 500, get into playoff contention, and hey, we might be able to do some progress from last year.
Hey, it's a big game this week.
Yeah,
real big game
for both of those teams, San Francisco and the Falcons.
Yeah, for real.
We're gonna really discuss those games because there's a lot of playoff implications. It's that time, so
the fact that we got a big game this late in the season, it's December 17th, and Falcons still alive for big games. That's progress a little.
Oh yeah, let's see what the Rev Night Nation had to say. They're dope and open coat. They got a lot of comments I see. So let me scroll back up.
I'm pretty sure.
All right. All right, Vincent Woodruff said, I'm in Columbia, coach. Oh, okay, Vincent is in Columbia. All right. Thomas Holcomb said, dope. Deion Sanders has been winning all week.
Absolutely.
And also he said Tiger is playing today. We're going to discuss that with the young Eldrick. Dope, President Thomas, and Coach Prime winning this week. That's from Vincent Woodruff. Note the likes of Lame Kiffin, not Lane Kiffin, Lame Kiffin, being upset that JSU scored those top 2 recruits. Yeah, we're going to discuss that in a few minutes. The note moment from Thomas said Urban Meyer just became an urban myth. Yeah, Colt moment. The late Vincent Jackson diagnosed with stage 2 CTE. Yeah, his death was kind of a real sad one in the hotel. Yeah, it was kind of rough, but yeah, he died with CTE. James West, good morning, James. He said yes, the Birds. I don't know what the Birds are doing.
The Falcons.
Oh, the Falcons. Vincent, Donald Parham praying for him. Armani Vincent said you must have flew your drone into some power lines. You lost communication for a minute and you faded away. Thomas said, Coke moment, even when the opportunity presents itself, the failed Cants will find a way to disappoint and not make the playoffs. Look at this. Falcons. Fans always left counting on next season. God.
Well, technically, it really won't be a disappointment if they don't make the playoffs. Really. I'm saying that. I mean, they playing meaningful games. I mean, we still not a good football team. The fact that we in playoff contention with this sorry roster, dude, we ain't expecting much. So it's not gonna be that big of a disappointment. Because I never thought we was a playoff team from the beginning.
And James West is laughing because of the Birds. And
probably laughing at Thomas.
Yeah, that's all the comments from the fans so far.
Well, don't worry. We're finna get them hyped back up.
Yeah, all right. Now, the first topic of discussion today is what's tearing up the airwaves. Deion Sanders steals a number 1 prospect. Deion Sanders drives up into Sewanee, Georgia, or flies and gets the number 1 player in the prospects right now, the young man out of Collins Hill, Georgia. Deion steals him, Mr. Hunter, and tells him, hey, we welcome you to JSU. And the young man tells Florida State, who he's been with all year, see ya. So he let him go. And now it's like, what's going on now? What's the word? So let's discuss what are your opinion on Deion stealing a prospect? Who wants to go first?
Have at it, Red.
All right. Well, yeah, since I'm the least emotional. But first of all, let's start with all this stealing a prospect. Since how can you steal a prospect? I thought all of the college athletes were fair game for everybody in any university that they want to talk to. I'm saying, just because you a top recruit mean you all of a sudden the Power Five's property or something? What, meaning no other college can talk to you all of a sudden? That's against the law now? Deion is committing grand larceny because he signed Travis Hunter? Man, get out of here with that negative nonsense, man, stealing a prospect. He didn't steal nothing. It was he recruited the guy. The guy decided that Jackson State was the place he felt was the best place for him. I mean, he's a cornerback, right? Well, what in the world, if you're trying to be an NFL cornerback, who in the world are you going to learn how to be an NFL cornerback from than arguably the best cornerback in NFL history? So if the goal to me for Travis is to become a top-notch NFL cornerback, then to me, Travis made the best decision anybody could have made. I'm going to learn from Deion Sanders how to play cornerback. I don't care if Jackson State never win a championship over there. If Travis Hunter is learning for 2 or 3 years from Deion Sanders about being an NFL player, cornerback, just getting that knowledge for 2 or 3 seasons, Dude, that is more than any of these Power Fives or any of these redneck, jealous. You know who I'm about to start about. I thought y'all was emotional. But any of these jealous coaches can even hope to teach that guy. Dion is the guy to learn cornerback from. Now, I can see if he was a top-notch quarterback, a top-notch, maybe receiver, running back, you can question. Yeah. But why is he going over there, for the Dion? What is Dion going to teach that quarterback or that running back or that receiver? Well, he could teach a receiver something. But a quarterback? Man, please. That is the best place for him to go. Jackson State, Deion Sanders, coach me up, coach. So I'm sorry. Travis Hunter, to me, made the best decision. He was a top-notch recruit from the cornerback position, and he going to learn cornerback from the greatest cornerback ever. I ain't got no problem with that. And all of these jealous coaches can either because they all jealous because they Euro butts can't control another young black athlete. And I'll let you guys elaborate on that.
Armani?
Ooh, let the church say amen on that one. I mean, how can you get upset because a black high school top recruit wants to go to a black college? How can you be mad? I mean, let's be honest.
We know why.
Oh, yeah, we know why. Let's be honest. Some of these schools, PWIs, they might have the facilities and they might have the network to get you to the NFL. But guess what? Nick Saban, he's not primetime. Lane Kiffin, he's not primetime. This man is going to play cornerback in the NFL, like Red said. Why not go and learn from the best cornerbacks ever? Not only that, you get to go to class with people that look just like him. So for all these people saying, oh, he stole a recruit, all these Euros that's up in arms about this black kid wanting to go to a black college,
that's up in arms
a real
about
problem.
This black kid.
To be honest, I hope more of these kids decide to go to HBCUs. Don't get me wrong. Everybody know I love the University of Alabama. That's my team. But guess what? HBCUs are where it's at. Because there's nothing like going and being around people that look like you. Everybody else do it. Let had it been anybody else. Let's say he wanted to go, he decommitted from FSU to go to Alabama, or decommitted from FSU to go to LSU or Georgia. Nobody would have had a problem with it. But because he's going to HBCU where he get a chance to be around prime time and other black kids, up in arms about it. So Dabo Sweeney, Lane Kiffin, whoever else it may be, you got a problem with a black kid going to a black college. You are a part of the problem.
Okay. Yeah, and I don't know what happened to Red. I hope he comes back. Something must have happened. We're gonna see. But your last part was all I really wanted to say about it. Yeah, Red.
Your last part was all I really wanted to say about it.
Yeah,
Red. Your last part was all I really wanted to say about it.
We got an echo.
Red. Your last part was.
Okay.
I'm here, fellas. I just had to share. I couldn't share it from my locked out account. I had to go to my other backup page so I could share it. Okay. I had to get us out there because we having a good debate.
Just like Armani said, and I'm just gonna stay with that point. If he had gone anywhere else, that's a PWI. This doesn't make news. It doesn't make news. It's just another prospect going to a big school.
What if he go to Clemson?
Clemson.
Yeah.
He could have gone to Penn State, Texas, anywhere. And all they report about is the number one player in the nation goes to Texas. Boom. The story's over. Now, with Deion Sanders coming in and HBCU, who had never broached that territory before, comes in and gets one of the gets the best player in the nation, it's a big deal. It's a big deal for whatever reason. And then they try to put out there, say, well, he must have gotten paid to go to Jackson State. Jackson State don't carry that much money. That's when they got paid $1.5 million. No.
How much money in Mississippi?
Knowing full well that that's what's been going on probably these major institutions for years.
Exactly.
Yep.
So
exactly.
Why are you trying to make it like he can't go in somebody and I sit down and talk to him and say, hey, son, I want you to play for me. I'm going to show you how to play the game. And when I show you how to play this game, you're going to be better, and I'm going to get you in the NFL, and we're going to let your career go from there. You all act like Deion can't talk to a kid and explain to him. He has the gift of gab. Deion can talk to any kid,
very
just like any other of these coaches. He ain't got a promise in the world, but what he's promising them is that he's going to work with them and help them get better. You know, he's not going to throw out everything. Oh, we got the best weight room in the country. We got the best. No, what we got is work. And when I put you out there, you will be prepared to play the game. By the time you leave here, whenever that is, you'll be prepared to play this game on the next level. And that's what Deion told him. That young man said, hey, what he said, I'm a roll with him. And that's what happened. So all these institutions, like all these Dabos and Lane Kiffins and Steve Sarkisians and whoever they
Definitely weren't going to play for no Lane Kiffin.
Cry me a river because you lost out. But look at Nick Saban. I'm going to use him for an example. Saban congratulated Deion. You want to know why? Because Saban said, I didn't get to number 1, but I'm going to get number 3, number 4, number 5. I'll get my class. I'll have my class. Congratulations to Deion.
Where's UGA and getting into these cornerbacks? That's what we need right there. Some doggone cornerback.
Yeah.
I mean, dog, if anything, we should have been going after Travis Hunter. I don't know what who are these guys Kirby think he recruiting. Are they supposed to be top notch? Not from what I saw in that SEC championship game.
Well, it's something when somebody can get taken right out of your state and pulled to another state.
Yeah. I'm like, man. Georgia, we didn't do it. Went to Mississippi, and he right here in the state. Come on, Kirby. To me, Kirby, this topic should be on how Kirby blew it again.
All right, let's see what the Rev Night Nation had to say about this, and it was it's some interesting comments. Vincent said Deion sits down with those parents, and he related to him. And they trust him with their son. I can agree with that. You just sit down and talk to him. Plain talk.
How many fathers gonna trust Deion? As soon as he walk up in that house, you're gonna have to convince the father not to send his kid to the college.
Yeah. Good morning, Miss Ellie Von Williams.
We're going to Jackson State, son.
Yep.
Good morning. Glad to see you here, Miss Ellie Von Williams.
How you doing, Miss Williams?
And Vincent said, facts, Red. The PWI feels rejected. This is PR gold. That young man, his family made a decision, and the PWI is upset. His favorite quote sounds about white.
Yep.
His favorite quote. He also said Travis Hunter learning from the GOAT will do wonders for his development. He'll be locking those wide receivers from the PWIs really, really soon. And Vincent, like your take, Red, on the situation. He also said good morning to Miss Yvonne. And he said that they are butthurt. How dare those HBCUs take one of our prized possessions? This will happen more and more. I love it. And Armani, he said if those PWIs have a problem with those kids going to HBCUs, then you're part of the problem. And there was some feedback earlier. He said you need to send that government equipment to Red. Oh, Lord. Vincent's on the roll today. Florida legislation toward restrictions with that NIL all of a sudden passed through this week. Yeah, the NIL is getting moved on because of this stuff. Really. And the Florida legislature wants schools to have more input in negotiating these NIL deals for the athletes. smell dirty and salty to me. Of course it does.
Yeah.
Of course it does. Yeah,
Hey,
of course they come.
In Florida, that's where the salt water is, baby. Daytona Beach, full of salt water.
Yeah, they got all this garbage going on. All right. Anything else on that topic? Anybody? Anybody got any closing remarks on that topic?
Keep it up, Dion. I hope Eddie George steals some running backs. And I'm telling you, the more and more former NFL player coaches that they hire for HBCU schools, the more it's going to happen. Because I'm telling you, these young brothers are going to trust these guys, especially the big names. They're going to trust these former NFL greats to get them ready for the NFL before they trust these Power 5 Euro coaches who really just, they recruiting these guys, but they not really caring for these guys. You just one piece in a big puzzle. Whereas Dion, you're gonna be like part of the family down there with him.
All right. Yeah, that's true. Exactly.
And then on top of that, man, I think Dabo, you about to start losing some major recruits, man, because you are really showing your true colors. I wouldn't be surprised if you had some top recruits that go and transfer.
Especially defensive wise.
Yeah, dude, this is strike two for you, because let's not forget what you said about when the whole George Floyd thing was going on. This is strike two for you, man. Hey, and all these, I know you went to the University of Alabama, but I hope when Saban leaves, they don't even consider you for that head coaching job. Because, dude, you're making the university, first of all, you're making the university look bad. But even, you know what, at that side of town, because I know that part of South Carolina, then again, I won't say you're making them look bad, but you're making them show their true colors. Because, dude, stop. Because you're showing that you're really a racist man.
All right.
I've been figured Dabo out. Like I say, hopefully he'll be counseled by the time Saban league. I'm saying, like you say, you're already on 2 strikes. Keep on with these comments, dude. He's gonna be counseled soon.
Yeah.
All right. Stephen Johnson, good morning. Stephen said,
what's up,
certain
Stephen?
folks despise someone else learning how to play the recruiting game. Prime's best recruiting tool is him looking like and relating to 60% of the top athletes coming out. That's very true, Stephen. That's big time facts right there, because he looks like one of us. He played like one of us. Hey, and a lot they don't like that, but hey, what you gonna do about it? What you gonna do? You can't. Dion had that advantage, and Vincent said,
When are we gonna stop? When are we gonna stop making all of these top Euro coaches? All we doing is just building them their mansions and their cars and sending their kids to college on the backs of us, on the backs of our young brothers, man. And honestly, I love to see things are starting to change. If anything, I'd rather let them put money in a black man's pocket, man. So all these white guys getting rich off of these young black guys, been exploiting these young black guys for years and years and years, and now all of a sudden they lose one recruit. And all you know what is breaking loose, man. Man, look, I am sick of it. You white guys have been getting rich off of these young black guys for years, especially you white guys in the SEC. All over college football, been exploiting these young brothers for years and years. Yeah. You got your houses paid for. You got your kids' college funds set up. You just living the good life on the backs of these young black boys, and I'm sick of it. And you guys are sitting up here crying about it, and it's making all of you look bad, because we all know what you're mad at.
All right, Armani is gone for a minute. I don't know what happened. And like I said,
he'll be back. He ain't gonna miss this debate.
Stephen, Vincent Woodard said, facts, Stephen. Ellie Von Williams drops a nugget on us. Collins Hill is playing today in Las Vegas in the Geico Bowl Series against Graham Kapowsin out of Washington State. Okay. All right. Good job, Collins Hill, who ended the season undefeated with a Georgia Championship 7A. Thomas Holcomb said, didn't Shedeur Sanders become the first freshman to win the Jerry Rice Award? I think he did. I know he won.
Yeah, I think
he's the first freshman. I believe so. All right.
Oh.
Now, Dabo will be in Vegas soon, following the footsteps of another racist. Oh,
yep.
I don't think Mark Davis would do that. I think Mark Davis might hire a black guy.
Yeah,
You never know.
He might.
All right, Vincent said Hugh Jackson, Eddie George, Dion are getting the ball rolling. I implore former black NFLers to come back to give back to these young men at these HBCUs. Yeah, Hugh Jackson just got hired as a coach at Grambling.
Mm-hmm.
Eddie George
That was a good
State,
Hugh Jackson. Hugh Jackson might be a good. He might be better with the young guys than he are with the older guys. I think that was a good move for Grambling.
And I think Eddie is at Tennessee State, right?
Yep, he's at
Eddie at Tennessee State. Look, Eddie gonna get him a top-notch running back soon. Just you wait.
Yeah, he will. Yeah.
All right. Ellie Von Williams said, "Have you heard? Oh, Lovie Smith is back in the NFL.
Oh, it's dark in here. I
Former
forgot it raining outside.
Bulls head coach Lovie Smith is the new defensive coordinator for the Houston Texans. Oh, I did not know that. Okay,
yeah, me neither. I did not know that.
He's back in town. And Vincent said, if all those PWI coaches that giving praise to Dion, they would have won the PR session. They can't help themselves. I love to see that. See that clock. What kind of robes are hanging in there?
You mean what kind of hoods are hanging up in there?
Yeah,
look,
you already know.
All of these emotions and behavior, it doesn't surprise me at all. Like I say, we all know what type of guys most of these, especially these Southern coaches, man. We all know what type of guys they about. We all know what type of background most of these guys come from. So this stuff is just not surprising to me. It's shocking that they're saying some of this stuff publicly now. But keep on. Some of you gonna get counseled. Keep on. Keep on not being able to hold it in.
Let's see, Missy Von Williams. Yeah, she's dropping gems today. And Vincent is laughing at you, Red, because of that his last statement. Okay, let's get to the game today. There is a game playing right here in the ATL, the Celebration Bowl, where you got the Jackson State Tigers playing up against the South Carolina State Bulldogs from the MEAC. Your comments on the game. Can we get a score prediction or a comment? Either one of you can take this one.
I mean, both of these teams are pretty decent teams. South Carolina State, not what they used to be. Usually South Carolina State, I mean, they've been winning championships for throughout the HBCU history. But I think Jackson State gonna take it, man. I just think Dion got those guys on a roll, and to go 12-1. I mean, that's impressive for HBCU, man. So I think Jackson State gonna take it. I'll say it'll be a close one. I'll say 21-35 Jackson State.
Okay. Red.
I'm trying to pull up the game. Let's see. I guess I'll give Jackson State the edge since I don't really know too much about South Carolina State. If they play anything like South Carolina, and I already know what my Bulldogs did to them this season, then I definitely ain't gonna take them versus Dion. Yeah, and Dion's team on a little bit of roll now. Mm-hmm. I think I'm pretty much gonna go with Jackson State. I mean, after this, big time move they don't made this week. I know these boys hyped up, and this is for the Celebration Bowl. So I know they want to go ahead and play hard for Dion after they know he's just doing everything he can to make the team better. They're gonna go all out for Coach Sanders today, and I think Jackson State come out with a victory. Besides, they are the better team. I mean, they 11-1. Jackson State 6-5. Lord, they barely made the bowl game with that record.
Yeah, but I look at South Carolina State, and there's one word I'm looking at them with to see what's going to go on today. They might have the coach, Buddy Pugh. Now, Buddy Pugh been coaching for a while. He's a great coach in South Carolina State history. He might play the disrespect card today and say, hey, they ain't going to be talking about us. All they want to talk about is Coach Deion Sanders and Jackson State and all this. He may try to pull that disrespect card out of his boys to go out there and win. And a little known fact, the SWAC has not won this game yet. Wow. The MEAC teams have been winning it every year. So this is Coach Sanders for Jackson State time to change all that and beat them. But South Carolina State has nothing to lose, so you got a wounded dog that got nothing to lose, so they're going to come out there and fight, but, you know, it still looks like Jackson State, of course, is the better team, and they're going to come out there and play fired up. Let's see what the nation has to say. All right.
So, boy, if you want to play disrespect, God, I should have did that when he only scored 17 versus North Carolina A&T. How about playing Dean?
Yeah, I actually watched that game too. I was like,
I mean, 17 points against that trash school. Oops, sorry, Tiffany.
All right. Vincent Woodard said,
sorry, Kelly.
Buddy Pugh will be ready, but Shedeur Sanders is the truth for a freshman quarterback. JSU 38-27.
Okay.
And he said the Bulldogs are playing with house money. They really are. Because nobody expects much out of them. Everybody's making them like Dion is Dion against that other team. So who cares what that other team does?
Have a better record than you. He's 6-5. Dion team 11-1.
They did win the MEAC championship, so they went undefeated in the conference. So that's what everybody's
okay.
on.
All right. So that's a good point, Coach.
That's why they're in there. So, hey. Ellie Von Williams said the 2021 Celebration Bowl is bringing in money for the city. Hotel rooms have sold out, and tickets to the game were too.
Yeah, it's sold out. My dad is going.
It's a huge crowd. And,
where is the Celebration Bowl taking place?
At Mercedes-Benz.
And Mercedes-Benz.
Yeah. Oh, here? Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just looked at that too. Man, I can't believe it. Okay. Oh, so they in town. I know Kelly going. Okay. I know I be pumped up.
And I know about down there right now, the crowds are formed.
But not really, Coach. Look outside your window. It's raining.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know they snuck in there. They're probably inside the Mercedes-Benz. So
my bad, y'all. How did I not know the Celebration Bowl was in my own backyard? That wasn't our money,
man. I bet it's gonna be some good food down there too, boy. I bet.
Good what you say, man?
Oh man!
I'm hoping we have somebody bring some of that to UPS Day. I got to go in for a few hours, but I would love somebody to sneak some of that food down there to us. Because I think we sponsor one of those schools.
All right, Red. Vincent said, "Come on, Red. The only place that could host the Celebration Bowl is the Dome."
I know. I gotta keep forgetting. Hey, that's the only place because Falcons ain't winning nothing in that stadium. So that's the only place. Only thing we use that stadium for is for big time events because the Falcons ain't having no big events in it.
Red. Steven Johnson.
Armani might well make some money on it.
Steven Johnson had a message for you, Red. He said your Atlanta card has been revoked.
Keep up with these MEAC and SWAC schools. I'll take the heat on that one. I should have known it was in Atlanta. I really should. Especially with Dion and all that hype it was getting. Yeah, my bad, fellas. My bad.
The card has been revoked. And like I said, for anybody that needs to know, the game will be on at 12 o'clock today. ABC. And it'll be live on ABC. So if you want to see it, that is. But don't leave our show. Don't leave the show. We got a lot more to go. And guess what? We moved through Dion and the Celebration Bowl, and it's already halftime here.
Hey, Kaya Heights, Southwest Middle School, Mays High, and Miles Elementary. My Atlanta card ain't never going to be revoked, baby. Kaya Heights, baby. I went to Kaya Heights. Atlanta card ain't never gonna be revoked.
All right, it's halftime, y'all.
All right.
We at halftime. When we come back, we're gonna do 5 for 5. We're gonna have 5 different topics, and then we're gonna get into the NFL, which is probably gonna be a wild state of picking because the NFL is absolutely crazy. When, like Red said earlier, the Falcons are still in contention for the playoffs with a 6-7 record. So that can tell you about the parity.
Y'all just die. God, why are they still hanging around? Just ready to disappoint us again.
Oh Lord.
They should have been we should have been eliminated weeks ago.
Nah, man,
Yeah.
we gotta keep it going for Arthur
Yeah.
Smith.
Hey,
Man.
I like playing
he's
meaningful
doing.
games. I like
Yeah.
playing meaningful games.
But we'll be back. Y'all say hang out with us. We'll be back. So
Like the Terminator, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah. Missed the music today.
yeah, I don't know what happened to the music, but hey, we moving. I'm moving along. I messed that up, music, but all
It'll be
right,
all
we
right.
are back, and like I said, when we're back, we're gonna get into everybody's favorite topic, 5 for 5. Everybody loves the 5 for 5. So we have 5 topics.
Some good ones this week, I think.
Oh, we got some seriously good ones. We got 5 different topics that we're gonna discuss for a few seconds, and then we're gonna jump into NFL talk, and then they're gonna do our prediction. But of course, I know Vincent. If I didn't have, I don't know if the music gonna play, but we gonna try it and see. Let's see here. I
You got to use your boom box now, Coach.
yeah, I hope it plays. All right, let's see. Vincent, don't shoot me if it don't play.
There you go. I hear it. Cut it up a little bit. There you go.
We got 5 topics.
Yeah, Coach.
Yeah, I said I was gonna try to get it going. Like I said, I didn't want Vince to jump on me because I know he'll be ready to fight me.
He's still gonna get on you. As soon as that thing had one offbeat moment.
All right, let's look at the first topic. COVID running rampant in pro sports. Armani, I'm gonna let you go first. Dealing with what do you think about the COVID running rampant in pro sports?
I mean, here's the deal, guys. I mean, everybody knows that we're still recovering from COVID-19. So, I mean, it is just imperative that we all stay safe, but especially for these NFL players. I mean, and not just the NFL. I mean, it's NBA. I mean, all the pro sports, like you said. So it's really important that when you're traveling from city to city, you're washing your hands, you're wearing your mask. You're taking the extra precautions, but it's starting to become a thing where people are recovering from COVID. You know, you can see people catching COVID. You know what I mean? They'll get rid of it and be fine, and then they'll catch it again, get rid of it, be fine. So, you know, I think that we're progressively moving along and learning how to deal with COVID. And it starts to become more like COVID is becoming more like the flu when it came out. So, I mean, get COVID, you get over it. You know, if you got if you're vaccinated, it'll be easier to deal with it. And it'll be easier to get over it if you're vaccinated. I haven't had COVID yet since I got vaccinated, thank God. But, you know, for these NFL players, their immune systems are a little bit higher than the average person because, I mean, they're in city to city. They're around each other all the time. Then when they're having home games, they're around their families all the time. So, you know, they're coming more, their immune system is building up. But, hey, hopefully we can still be able to get through these games, get through NFL, college, and pro sports through COVID. So that's my take on that. Hey, if you got COVID, you know, stay away from everybody. Make sure you're social distancing. Just keep the spread of COVID from going around. Wear your mask. Even if you are vaccinated, still wear a mask.
Red?
Well, basically just talk about the elephant in the room. These athletes just being nasty again. You know what I'm saying? They were clean for a while. You know, they had to be isolated. They were forced to take, you know, careful of their hygiene, wash your hands, you know, very carefully, use your mask, watch who you're around. And now when things start to loosen up, they started to loosen up. They started to hit the clubs again. They started to have the parties again. They started to be around they jump offs again. They started to be around more and more people. And what did just happen? We just had a holiday. You know, folks was around their families, you know. So I'm not really surprised we had a spike in COVID when people just been partying, been socializing, been all of these events. We don't have concerts. We don't have comedy shows. We don't have all of these events taking place since the regulations are starting to loosen up now. And these athletes, well, shoot, if you us regular folks going out having a good time, what you think these athletes doing? So, like you said, Armani, these folks just become a little lazy again. They just forgot, you know what I'm saying? They started not doing things they were doing when we was in a deep pandemic, probably not washing their hands like they used to wash their hands. Like I say, folks just have to go back to the protocols. Don't stop the protocols. We are still in a pandemic. It is not over, okay? You got to keep wearing. I still wear my mask at work. You got to keep wearing your mask. Clean, sorry, y'all, but you just got to keep being careful, keep being clean, and don't think that the pandemic is over because it's not. So watch these big-time events you having. If you want to, matter of fact, personally, everybody should still be living like we still in the pandemic.
Absolutely.
And I totally agree because I just got my booster shot Sunday, and I feel good about my shot. I got it. Now I'm like, hey, COVID, if it comes, I feel like I won't be as affected. But I'm like you, Red. Anytime I travel outside the house, I got my mask with me because everybody does not feel or think the same way. And some people think just because we had a lapse and they allowed us to get back to some form of normalcy, oh, I don't have to wear a mask. Nah. And then people are wearing masks everywhere. I don't want to take any chances. And it's just scary to think about the fact that people have become so lax. And with the new one, the Omicron coming in that's hitting people, it's not over yet. And it's almost like, and I dare to say it, we're going to have to take a shot every year.
Yeah.
We might have to take a shot every year. Mm-hmm. And that's unfortunate, but it's the real. You got to do what you got to do, just like the flu. You got to take a shot. All right. Any more thoughts on the COVID?
Hey, if you got kids, please, you know, not only is the COVID going around, it's this thing with the hand, foot, and mouth disease with these kids. So if you got kids, I mean, mask up. Even when I go out and I know I'm gonna be around kids, or even when I go out, period. But if I know for a fact I'm gonna be around somebody else's kids, I wear a mask because they cannot Some people are skeptical about vaccinating their kids, so please be careful around other people's kids.
All right.
I'm
Okay.
glad I didn't throw my mask away.
Exactly. All right, next topic. Tiger returned to the PGA today with his young son, Charlie. You know, Tiger was in that accident where he got roughed up pretty bad in that tragic accident. So hopefully this Tiger, we were going to discuss what do you think this does for PGA and how do you think Tiger will feel? And on another note, oh my gosh, it's raining pretty hard outside, so I hope everybody made it in the stadium.
I told you. I had to cut the light on. It was so dark out here.
Yeah, hey, it's raining up here in the DMV too. We getting it too.
Yeah, I hope everybody made it inside that's going to the game, or if you're not, get that umbrella out.
They killing the tailgating today.
Yeah, Tiger and the PGA. Who wants at it first?
I guess I'll start this one out. You know what? Up until I started to see Tiger on the golf course, I had forgot all about Tiger Woods. I thought he had retired. I forgot about the accident until is that a special guest?
Oh, okay.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's stop what you're doing. Stop what you're doing.
On?
The Rev has entered the building.
Yeah.
The Rev is here for everybody. Just in case you didn't know, Rev is up in PA doing his usual charitable deeds. How's it going, Rev?
It's going well. Been meeting all day. Y'all know I'm about to transition to this place, PA, where I was born, but it's going real well. I just got out of one of my meetings before I go somewhere else, and I just had to say what's up to the brethren of the Red Rev Sports Show. I know y'all doing a phenomenal job. I haven't had a chance to hear any of the information, but I know I had to check in and say what's up and also let y'all know I haven't forgotten sending my pics. So somebody look at Messenger. And even though I'm probably going to lose this year and I'm preparing to go second-year champion list, I work on that next year. But anyway, I'm going to send in those pics. And prayerfully, I'll make some type of ground this week. But nevertheless, man, y'all be good, man. Continue on with your show. Thank you, Coach, for holding down the hosting down. I know we had to help you with your cobwebs earlier today. We had a 7:30 work session this morning, so I was putting in my work for the show. But nevertheless, man, y'all keep doing what you're doing, and I'll look at the replay a little later. What's up, Revenite Nation? Love y'all, man. No doubt, Brother VP, I got a bundle up here. It's a little colder than it was yesterday, so I'm getting accustomed to having to bundle up.
Hey, Rev, you can interrupt Tiger Woods talk anytime, brother.
Hey, yeah.
I'm glad I came in on that particular topic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect timing.
This 5 for 5 might be about the Rev other than Tiger. And Rev, it just got through throwing down rain here, so I hope we hope everybody made it in the stadium.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So it's raining. It's raining on the Celebration Bowl.
Yeah, I just almost got hit with a lightning bolt, man. It's raining so hard down here. It was weird.
Wow.
I guess somebody up in heaven said Dion. They tap dancing on Dion and Travis Hunter, man. Like, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, the good thing is that they said they sold out the Celebration Bowl.
It's sold out. Yeah. My dad is down there.
So the good thing is the money has already been collected.
Yes.
Even if their body's not in the seats.
Yeah. They sold out the Celebration Bowl and rained out the tailgaters.
My. And that's what makes the HBCUs what they are. The tailgate.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Because those tailgates on HBCU campuses are epic. So I know the HBCU alums, they're mad because they would rather tailgate than go to the game in some cases.
A lot of water in them grills right about now.
They're inside. They're inside now. They're showing some pictures from the inside. So, like I said, hopefully everybody in the seats.
Rev, they inside using the microwaves now.
That's hilarious. Well, I'm not going to interrupt the show anymore. I just want to say hello. And at least one of y'all be on the lookout for my picks, all right?
Okay.
All right, Rev.
All right, man.
Now.
Peace out. Have a great show.
All right,
yes,
now.
sir. Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
Rev, I hope they're not chasing you
the
up.
cop out the Rev?
Oh, man, no. I didn't do anything this time.
Oh, boy.
Hey, Coach, remove it from the screen, Coach.
Oh, yeah. One more thing. Vincent say glad you made bail. Got your recognizance bond.
Oh, no. Hey, after we heard them sirens, I don't know if he made bail. He might have jumped bail.
Well, I'm trying to hold them off until Coach puts me off the screen so that nobody can go viral.
Yeah, Coach,
with the
we want to see Rev get arrested on the show now. Come on now.
See you later, Rev. Rev is out of there, and he's gone. So
good stuff.
It's good to see Rev and the Revenite Nation. They jumped on him. They said it pretty good. Let me see. Let me go here. Donnie Ross. What's up, Donnie? What's going on today? Let me see who else. Vincent say, great to see you, Rev. Bundle up. It's cold up there. You know, we tropical people. Yeah. You know, those new hairdos were suspect with that rain here going to the celebration zone. Yeah. You know they were. Now, here's the one that everybody needs to know right here. You know good and well there'll be chitlins, ribs, and burgers being smuggled into the Mercedes-Benz today. Everybody gonna have their little packs and everything.
Yeah, the ones that didn't get wet.
Yep. Vincent, I was at Run, Rev. Keep your hands on the steering wheel. I hope he wasn't going anywhere. And Ellie Von Williams said, that's why she's staying inside. She paid too much money for her hairdo. She said she's not going anywhere to get that. And there'll be $0 spent on the concessions at the Benz. Pocketbooks full of smuggled food from the tailgate. Exactly. I have seen it before. Thomas said Rev on the run when he heard that siren. He said Rev's on the run. Somebody coming to get him. We hope not. We doubt it. And like I said, it's always good to see our fearless leader. He's taking care of business up in Pennsylvania. So we wish him well and we pray for his safe return when he comes back here to Atlanta. All right, here's the next topic in our 5 and 5. Let me get my music back. It had stopped for a minute. We were talking to the Rev. Let me put it up a little bit. Westbrook trade rumors from the Lakers. There are certain rumors that are floating around, and every day is a holiday, is a rumor or something going on. Red, Lakers fan number one, your comments on the trade rumors.
Well, unfortunate to say, as long as we playing inconsistent, and as long as we win one, losing two, as long as the inconsistency remains, the trade rumors are gonna remain, and that's just the reality of the situation. Now, I'm not putting it totally on Westbaum. You know, he has had his moments, especially moments that I've definitely glared about. But the reality of the situation is Anthony Davis is just not living up to what we paid him. He's not that guy, man. I could deal with Westbrook and LeBron's age and Westbrook's turnovers if Anthony Davis was playing like a top 5 player, but he's not. And that's the problem. He's getting paid like it, but he's not playing like we traded him. Do all those players we traded, and this guy, if he's not hurt, he's underachieving. It's either I'm injured or underachieving. And right now, that's not what we need right now. We need him to be giving us Greek Freak Giannis type production, Nikola Jokic type production. That's what we need from our big guy, from our unibrow. And right now, he playing like bubblegum banana pudding right now. I mean, every game is either I'm nicked up, I'm Winston, I'm injured, or I'm shooting a crap load of threes. I'm not giving me 30. I'm not giving me my usual production, and it's costing us. It's costing us in the end. So you hear Westbrook trade. Eventually, you're gonna hear Anthony Davis trade rumors. Eventually, but as far as the Westbrook rumors, look, whatever it take to make my Lakers better, whatever it take for us to start winning some games, I'm down with. So, I mean, I'm not putting it all on Westbrook, but if we can find a valuable piece that can come over here and make us better, I can't say no to it.
Armani?
Westbrook, you might be on the move, man. I mean, I don't know. It's going to be between you and AD because AD, I mean, this guy here, you're paying him top-notch money, but he's not, the production just isn't there. You know, I mean, LeBron is about to be 37, right? 37 years old.
Man, getting old.
He's getting old, man. Just like, hey, athletes kind of age a little faster because they're working with their bodies all the time. So if you can't get the production, man, that LeBron is looking for, you're going to get up out of there. I mean, that's just what it is. LeBron will get you up out of there because we all know LeBron is the GM. I mean, let's not act like he ain't.
He ain't doing too good a job right now.
Yeah, I mean Westbrook. Hey, coach, I know that's your boy, man, but he's turning the ball over too much, and he's becoming more of a liability. I mean, I just don't. If Westbrook's just gonna have to change what he's doing, or he's just gonna have to get traded, man, because I mean, says a lot for Westbrook. If LeBron can't work with you, I don't know what else there is you can do, man.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Well, I look, he's still putting his numbers up. The 19.6 and 9, 19.67 rebound, 9 assists, but it's a continuity thing with them. And then getting Isaiah Thomas, he had a great game, an interesting pick.
He did.
But we're going to side note. What do y'all think about that Isaiah Thomas pickup? That's interesting, bringing him back to the NBA. Red?
I like the pickup.
Right now, to me, more desperation or necessity move. I don't think LeBron is that big of an Isaiah Thomas fan from the get-go. So the fact that he brought him back let me know that we in desperation mode right now. Right now, I'm not thinking too much of it because I still got to see what type of moves, if any, are we gonna make at the trading deadline. Then I can access that move a little bit more because is he gonna be on the team for the long run? Do we plan on making him part? Are we gonna make a run for the playoffs? Does he plan on being part of that? Because if not, then I don't need to even really waste time worrying about IT right now because we got so many other issues. What's going on with AD? What's his health looking like? Is this knee gonna knock him out for the season? Where's the production gonna come from? What's going on with Westbrook? Like I say, it was a move I noticed, but I can't wrap my head around what's IT gonna bring to the team to I determine what are we gonna get from our top 3 guys right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was a move that we needed because they initially thought Westbrook was gonna be out for 10 days. I was surprised to see him in the lineup last night because I thought he had got COVID. But I think signing him was partly due to that because they thought they were gonna be missing Westbrook for a few days. But hey, he's definitely an offensive spark off the bench. No size, but definitely an offensive spark off the bench. I don't know. Ask me throughout 3 or 4 games, coach. Let me see where we at. I can have a better answer for you about IT.
Oh, okay. Let's look into the Reverend. Oh, Thomas said somebody had a Foreman grill in her purse going into the Mercedes-Benz. So
grill cheese sandwiches, baby.
Yeah. Jonathan Russian said, "What's up, y'all?" What's up,
What's
Jonathan?
up,
what up, Jay?
What's up, Jonathan?
Vincent said the Isaiah Thomas pickup is good. He will use that opportunity to showcase his talents for other teams. Both sides benefit.
But that's the thing, we're trying to make a run. We ain't a team for other guys to be using us to show off talents to get signed with other teams. That's what you do. That's what you do. Go to sorry teams and do that. You see what I'm saying?
I think the
bench production it'll be good. I mean, if he's coming off the bench and he's putting up those numbers, LeBron can get a rest, Westbrook can get get some rest, and then Isaiah can come off the bench along with Melo and maybe Monk, and they can, they can keep with, if they get a lead, they can keep the lead. You know what I mean? So, and that's a little bit of better leadership there.
Ask me in 5 games. Let's see how it works.
Okay.
I'm trying to see if the Lakers are the only team in the league right now that has not had a full complement of players. Everybody had been healthy. I think they're the only team. I don't know if they're the only team, but they still don't have a full lineup for whatever reason.
Hey, Hawks ain't had a full lineup.
Oh, the Hawks hadn't? Okay.
DeAndre Hunter been injured for so long.
Oh yeah, Hunter been
The big O just came back last night. So
yeah. And Kendrick Nunn, I don't know if he's even gonna play this year because he's still hurt. I know they counted on him to do something. Ariza still out. So like you said, we'll look at it in a few more games. I think over the last 13 games, the Lakers are 8-5, which shows improvement. But of course, you want to see more. Considering,
like I say, I thought we were hot. It seems like every time I think the Lakers are getting hot, then they go and have a game like they did last night in Minnesota.
Yeah.
I thought had we beat Minnesota last night, I would have came with saying, okay, look like we're going on a little run right now. But like I say, just when you think we turned the corner,
things happen.
We always had these hookups, like these bad games, and so I'm hoping. I think we play again. We play the Bulls on Sunday, so that'll be enough. Let's see what we do with the Bulls on Sunday, and then ask me some of those questions y'all asking me, like, what you think about IT? Let's see what IT can help us out with the Bulls, because it's another big game. Lakers have yet to prove they can play consistently against the top teams in the NBA. Matter of fact, they ain't even played consistently against the bottom teams in the NBA.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The crazy one has returned, or is supposed to return. Kyrie is supposed to be coming back. So the flat earther said he's back. Apparently, the Nets are going to play him on the road games. And that's it, because he can't play at home. He's playing on the road game. Armani, while Red is trying to get himself together. What do you think about Kyrie returning to the NBA for however long he returns? Who knows?
I mean, dude, you already – first of all, if you're going to play him in the home – if you're playing in the away games, you risking everybody of catching COVID. Because on the road, you're more opportune to get COVID than being at home. So you playing on the road, you going in other people's venues. I mean, come on, man. Kyrie, I don't know why it's so hard for you to just get the vaccine, man. Hey, everybody's going to have to end up getting. I'm pretty sure you've had a flu vaccine in your lifetime. I mean, come on, man. Like, listen. If you can't just do the right thing, then just stay away. I mean, trust me, I get it. I do. You know, it's the vaccine. You don't know what's in it. I mean, but half the stuff you eat, you probably don't know what's in it, to be honest with you. So, I mean, you're putting the whole team at risk. I mean, plus, we don't know how your production is going to be when they put you back in line with Harden and Kevin Durant. I mean, right now, they're doing some things on their own, and they're doing just fine without you. So, but, hey, we'll see. I mean, I hope that diva don't come out of them, and first of all, you can't be a diva, and then you know what I'm saying, like you don't have the COVID vaccine. So, well, we shall see. We shall see.
All right, Red.
Why are we forced to talk about this Looney Tune and his crazy ideas, man? Okay, first of all, you're not playing at home because you worried about the virus, the vaccine, whatever lame excuse you're using for not playing at home. And like Armani said, now your dumb butt think you making things better by being a part-time player, by playing just the road games. Maybe remind me of that H-Town song, Part-Time Lover. Now Kyrie want to be a part-time player. I didn't know you could play part-time in the NBA, dude. I mean, what's up with that? This is ridiculous, man. Either you are all the way in or you all the way out, man. You either in or you out. None of that part-time mess, okay? I mean, and all the stuff Kevin Durant criticized throughout his life, He giving Kyrie a pass for that? Really? Durant, you getting Kyrie get a pass for this part-time crap. But you want to criticize people who even agree with you. You criticize people who praise you. But you let Kyrie get a pass for this part-time player crap. Man, Kyrie, you already know how I feel about your crazy, but Durant, I'm looking at you crazy for even allowing him to get away with this. James Harden ain't got no say in this. Y'all bought him over there. You came over there with Kyrie. He's supposed to be helping you lead the Nets to a championship. Man, look, I ain't got no love for this team and no love for these players. It's all a big mess. I'm just going to keep laughing at it and hope at the end of the season, when they are eliminated, that we can all look back and say Kyrie was the reason why. Because it will be Kyrie and Kevin's fault all the way. Kevin for letting them get away with it, and Kyrie for even pulling this crazy mess.
Yeah, I mean, you look at Kyrie, and just like you said, part-time is not working, and it ain't going to work, I don't think, because they committed to doing it. You not committed. In so many words, you're not committed. So you look at Kyrie, and I hope that somehow somebody says, take the vaccine. And Armani said it best. Back when we were young, and right now, man, they putting everything in food nowadays, but yet you still eating food
You don't know what you
and doing whatever. So, hey, what's the problem?
He just trying to pretend like he better than everybody else. He's smart, and everybody else is so,
Listen, if Kyrie, if you want a part-time seasonal job, Finish Line hiring, Foot Locker hiring for the season. Who else hiring?
We need UPS.
Hiring. UPS hiring. Yeah, man. If you want a part-time job,
I'll take his NBA salary. Hey, you just give me 1 week of your NBA salary, man. I can put that to some good use.
Yeah.
Now, here's a statement right here that everybody should understand. Vincent said Kyrie eats McDonald's chicken nuggets. That alone makes him immune. If you eat chicken nuggets from McDonald's, you're immune to every disease walking. So you shouldn't worry about it.
Dude grew up in Brooklyn, playing on the Brooklyn basketball courts, man. Don't spare me talking about diseases and you immune to everything. If you grew up in Brooklyn, dog, everything up there. Talk about that.
And Ellie Von Williams said,
he act like he was born in Montana or something.
Yeah. She said even some of the vegetables we eat are shot sprayed with chemical. They say they're organic. How do you know? She said Kyrie just trusts God. And Ben said he didn't get a Duke education because he didn't see the inside of those lecture halls. Bless his heart. Which he probably didn't. Y'all know Kyrie.
Exactly. I told you, this dude think he just think he's such an Einstein, man. It talk is laughable to me, man. Like Kyrie, you really think that anybody think you this smart or this intelligent? What you think? You think we putting you on those levels, man? Because if you do, you a bigger joke than I initially thought you were.
Yeah. Poor Kyrie. We feel sorry for him, but this is what he got. This is a new one. And the last thing that we're talking about big time, Steph Curry proved himself to be the greatest shooter of all time by breaking the 3-point record held by the great Jesus Shuttleworth, Ray Allen. Your comments on Steph Curry breaking Ray Allen's record, Armani?
Well, Steph, we kind of knew this was coming, man. We happy for you. I mean, the name of the game is to put the ball in the hoop. So I mean, you've been proving that throughout your whole career, man. I mean, I personally saw it firsthand when you were at Davidson. You know what I mean? I lived up there in Charlotte throughout my younger years when I was a teenager, my preteen. So I mean, when nobody even knew about you, I when I saw you play at Davidson, man, I knew you were gonna be special. I mean, hey, I'm happy for you. You deserve it. Keep doing what you're doing. Go win another ring, man, and show them why you're probably gonna end up being a top 3, top 4, maybe even a top 5 player of all time.
Red?
Yeah, I watched him at Davidson too, Armani. Probably the only time I ever watched Davidson college basketball in my life. Probably the only time I ever will watch Davidson college basketball. But I knew about Steph Curry. I knew he was Dale Curry's son, and I knew he could shoot. And that made watching Davidson games a highlight. And I was glad when he got drafted. I knew he would eventually come to the NBA. Now I'd be lying if I say I thought he'd be the greatest shooter ever. I thought he'd be a top shooter. But you just never know when you look at college basketball how these players are going to translate to the NBA till you see it with your own eyes. And even early in his career, what I was noticing was you could never Golden State. I'm talking about early in the Mark Jackson days. Golden State was never out of a game. They could be down 15, 12 points, and you knew with Steph Curry shooting and the rest of those guys feeding off of him and taking advantage of him, Golden State was never out of a game. And it just each year just got better and better to eventually the 2015 season came, and man, they just got off to an amazing start. And you knew, okay, these boys are finally him, along with Klay Thompson and Draymond. Steph Curry has finally arrived. Not shocking. I mean, once you saw him take off, it's really not shocking that he broke the 3-point record. Maybe shocking and he did it so soon, because I swear it felt like he just got in the NBA. But like I say, it's an amazing record. I don't think anyone will ever catch his record because he's still playing in his prime, and the record's probably going to be out of reach. And so I think it's an amazing record. But if there's one knock on this game, it is his postseason clutch shooting as opposed to his regular season clutch shooting.
All right. So, yeah, Steph is the greatest of all time. So, I don't know what happened to Armani. One of the boys might have got a little riled up, but he is now the greatest of all time as far as 3-point shooting. He is the GOAT. He is the man. So, will that record be broken? I
don't know, Coach.
He's probably
gonna at least hit 3,000 threes.
Yeah, he probably gonna put a lot of miles between him and everybody else. So it's gonna be hard to see if anybody that can match his shooting prowess.
He might make it up 3,500.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's our 5 for 5 today. Want to thank you. That's 5 for 5. Now we're going to transition into something that we have to talk about it, and we probably going to laugh. We probably not. But let me take this out, and let me bring this in before we get to our NFL
breaking news. Got some breaking news.
What's the breaking news?
Another player just entered the NBA protocols, COVID protocol.
Who entered the NBA protocol now?
Big time player, maybe the best in the game.
Kevin Durant?
Yep.
Oh, wow. My God. Oh, my goodness. What in the world?
And the Hawks, man, I'll be taking advantage of this stuff, man. These teams, we need to be winning some of these games that these teams going to be losing. But, yeah, he just went in protocols.
Wow. Lord have mercy. Durant, the Nets are falling completely apart. I guess that's why they called Kyrie and said, man, just play on the road. I don't know. So,
man, he need to be playing full time. They need man, this is ridiculous.
He might now that Durant is gone. Somebody might go and sneak up on him at night, jab him with a needle and say, all right, you good. Come on. Come on.
They need to. That would be funny. That would be funny.
Wow. Wait a minute. Let's see what the nation is saying right now, the Revenite Nation. Steph Curry, Vincent said, passing the shooting GOATs, epic. He'll make that record so far out of reach. I don't see it broken for a millennia. Not bad for a kid from the bedroom community, Davidson College. His work ethic got him there. Steph, Kyrie, you flat earther. Take notes. We have an update from Ms. Harris. Good morning, afternoon, Ms. Harris. Jackson State is on the board first against South Carolina State, 7-0. She says touchdown, JSU. So they're on the board. And Ellie Von Williams forgot to tell us, and we saw it last night, Wedding bells are ringing for Trae Young. He proposed to his college girlfriend. I saw that.
Oh,
So, congratulations, Trae Young. And Vincent Woodruff said KD is finally going to get a haircut during the isolation.
it'll nap back up by the time he get back on the court.
I mean, isn't it crazy though how they bring Kyrie back and KD all of a sudden gets sick and Kyrie isn't vaccinated?
Yeah.
And why? That's what I'm saying. Kyrie gonna make the whole team sick.
Yeah, something's going on there, but we won't talk about it. Now, here we go with this topic. Oh boy, just hang on for your life. The Urban Meyer story. Oh my goodness. As we know, Urban was fired the other night while on the job. He was fired out of there. Just like they say in the movie Fridays, how you get fired on your day off, but he got fired.
I mean, he sucked.
And it's allegedly that he kicked his kicker, a little play on words, while the kicker was trying to kick the ball. A lot of kicking going on, and some people brought up some things. Your opinions on Urban Meyer's coaching debacle? He is no more. So what do you all have to say about Mr. Urban Meyer?
I mean, Urban. Let's just go through the time of events here. All right. First of all, strike one, you got caught on camera with that girl doing whatever y'all was doing. Strike two, what was strike two? I mean, you already. I mean, bro, you gonna kick somebody? I mean, you gonna kick a grown man? I mean, thankfully it was the kicker, because had it been one of them linebackers or one of them running backs you kick, wouldn't even want to go.
Yeah,
I mean, Urban, bro, what is going on, man? Like, all these events are cycling throughout the season, man, and you just seem to can't stay out of the news. First of all, strike one was when you brought Tim Tebow. Tim Tebow gonna play tight end in the NFL? Really? I mean, how silly can you be, man? And I like Tim Tebow. I do. But, bro, Tim Tebow don't have the size to play tight end in the NFL. I mean, let's just be real. Urban, you wasn't ready for the NFL, man. You wasn't ready. Look at all the things that have cycled through your tenure, your short tenure in Jacksonville. You just got there, man. I think the only thing you did right this year was draft Trevor Lawrence, which, I mean, anybody would have did that right. I would have did that right. He was the best quarterback coming out of college. I mean, man, I don't feel bad for you, because you really going to kick a player. Shows a lot about your character and your integrity. And then you can say, I'm going to do what I want because I'm the head football coach. That's not how that works, man. You're dealing with – these aren't college – I mean, you shouldn't even be kicking college players, because if you kick one of my boys, yeah. Anyway, these aren't college players, man. These are NFL family. I mean, grown men that have their own – they got wives and kids of themselves, man. You can't just do them any kind of way, and they getting paid. So, Urban, you got what you've been asking for all year. You got fired on your day off to make it even sweeter. So, I don't feel bad for you. You don't even, you know what, take a break. Try not to come back to college. If you do, you know, you just need to go to a little school. Don't even try to go back to Ohio State, or, you know, go to Florida, or don't go. Just stay out of football for a while. It's only Red.
Okay, well said, Armani. And let me just go on and piggyback on what you said and just keep piling on this guy, because it's all well deserved. First of all, look, Urban, you just pretty much been exposed. You're not an NFL coach, and to me, you really was a dirtbag as a college coach. All right, let's start from the beginning. You get hired. What's the first move you make? You try to bring in that racist nut job from the college coach and try to make him your health and conditioning coach. Oh, you got killed for that, so you had to fire him right away. Oh, my bad, y'all. I didn't know what I was doing, and my bad on that. Won't ever happen again. Okay, that's strike one. Strike two, you try to convince us all that Tim Tebow is ready for some type of comeback, not at the quarterback position, but at the tight end position. You got everybody on your team looking at you like you're completely crazy. You got all the NFL experts and pundits wondering, what is going on? Tim Tebow is done. He's been done. Everybody know he's done. Guess what? About a month later, Tim Tebow is cut. Okay, strike two. Oh boy, strike three, and boy, this is gonna keep on going. You get beat down by Cincinnati on national TV, and what do? You don't hop on your jet with your team and tell them everybody gonna be okay. Things like we're a team, we're a family, we win together, we lose together. It's all gonna be okay because I am gonna straighten this thing out. Nope, what do? You stay back in Ohio, go to a bar you own, and start doing the hippity hop dance with one of your little freaks up in the bar that you claim you never even met before. You were just sitting there touching, saying, I never touched her. I was just sitting there and she just started doing a little doodle on me. I ain't do nothing. Yeah, okay, phony Bill Clinton. All right. And what's next? Like I say, then you bitch the best running back on your team. You got your franchise quarterback asking, what's going on? Why is the best running back on my team not on the field? Hello? Then to top it off, you kick a kicker? You picking on the weakest link on your team, the little kicker. Like Armani said, you ain't kicking no linebacker. You ain't kicking no pass rusher. You wouldn't even kick Trevor Lawrence, dude. Okay? But you go pick on the kicker, call him a dip boo-boo, but you really said the S word, and say, I'm the head football coach. I'll kick anybody I want. No, you won't. Dude, stop trying to act like you this. You ain't nothing but a phony tough guy, man. You trying to bully that little kicker, and that kicker did what he was supposed to do. Instead of, because he ain't no tough guy. He gonna do what he's supposed to do. He's gonna go through the proper channels and get you investigated and eventually fired and let go. Good job, Josh Rambo, even though you might have folks calling you a little snitch later. But hey, it was worth it. We got Urban up out of there. You can take a little of that heat. But like I say, Armani was right. Everybody is right. This guy is just not a good guy. Everything he's getting is well-deserved. He should have never came in the NFL. He really wasn't that good for college, but that's personally where he should have stayed. Probably should have stayed on TV. Now he probably ruining a future NFL job, probably ruining a future TV job, because who the world want to listen to this clown talk on TV now after all this stuff is transgressed? And like you say, like Armani said, he ain't getting to no big Power 5 school no time soon. You might have to go to one of these little schools in a deep swamp somewhere to try to get a comeback. And personally, you should just go on and retire, dude. You claim you had heart problems years ago. What happened to those heart problems? What happened to that bad chest you had? Well, anyway, why don't you retire?
Alabama happened.
Exactly. Why don't you retire and deal with those phony heart problems? And as far as little Miss Maya trying to come out and dog everybody out, sweetheart, don't even go there. You better stay right in your little place. I'm talking about his daughter trying to call folks out. Please don't go there, because we would love to dog your little butt out. Sweetie, don't go there. Keep it quiet. You don't want us coming for you now.
Yeah. I am going to slightly, I did say slightly, like this much, disagree with what y'all saying. I guarantee you, if Urban Meyer is not coaching somewhere, he'll be an analyst on TV. Just because. And you
Valley Sports.
You all know why. Just because.
Maybe got something there right here, a little bit lighter.
White.
He's gonna be back somewhere.
And I'm a black guy.
Unfortunately, he can get away. They say they'll just say, "Oh well, he wasn't ready for the pros." But we can take his knowledge, quote unquote knowledge, and put it on one of these analyst jobs on ESPN or CBS or QVC or wherever he's gonna be. He's gonna be somewhere. He's gonna be somewhere. He's gonna reserve. He's gonna take a little time off. But then somebody gonna give him an offer, and he's gonna be back talking sports. Whether anybody's gonna listen, who knows? But you know, that's the thing. All right.
Let's see.
Vincent got some gear, boy.
Vincent is has been on a roll. Let me go through some of the comments.
I'm with you, Dante. Me too, but I think he is. I don't know. It's just hard for me to trust Urban.
Thomas said Urban will never coach NFL again.
Nope.
Of course, he won't coach NFL. He was a joke from Jump Street. Meanwhile, he got qualified brothers that can't find NFL HC employment in Jacksonville. And there are rumors of people who they want to coach Jacksonville. And I'll say this: if you are a young coach, a Bieniemy, a Leftwich, those kind of guys, don't go to Jacksonville. No, sir. That's a setup for failure. Don't go to Jacksonville because as soon as you lose, first thing they're gonna say is, "Oh, they couldn't get Jacksonville to do this." Not they're gonna take everything out of the fact that it's Jacksonville, and they're gonna say you can't coach. So I wouldn't go to Jacksonville. I wait and find another team to go to.
I think Leftwich should be okay in Jacksonville, coach.
We'll see how it works for him. We'll see. Hopefully, Vincent said it eliminates the need for Urban to create a new ailment. He would have suffered from plantar fasciitis, expialidocious. Oh my God, because somebody would have kicked him.
He's gonna be suffering from a black guy. He keep doing them handshakes like he did with Mike Vrabel again.
Thomas has a job, Atlanta area tech.
No way, them brothers ain't listening to him.
And Elliot Von Williams said he forgot about Woody Hayes when he punched the Clemson player when he coached Ohio State. Everybody should remember. I don't know if you did this, but Armani, you seen this, but Woody Hayes was a coach and he punched a Clemson player that came too close to the sideline. And Woody, lucky he's still walking, you know.
Oh, buddy.
I saw the highlights.
Dante said, I'll never question anyone with a heart problem due to the fact I have some of my own. But I do question where his heart problems were legit because they only bothered him after he lost. Exactly, Dante. You're exactly on the money. All right, let's jump off Urban and let him go on about his way and be free from not polluting the NFL sidelines again. It is now
Free
time
at last
for NFL predictions. Where we
Urban sucked if they replaced him with Darryl Bevel.
Yeah, Bevel just stuck in there, and he's the interim coach.
Yeah.
All right, let's look at our predictions. Let me see if I can find them for last week. Okay, I think here we go.
I'm afraid to look.
All right.
Oh my God. Oh.
Red was 2-5. He
Cut my light off for that.
Rev was 2-5. Armani was 3-4. And your boy and the coach, myself, 5-2. So
Armani, you may not be leading no more.
Let's look at the updated standings. The current
Coach
standings.
got it now. Me and Coach.
Coach is one game up on Armani, even though we had the same percentage. But I got one less lost than you, 91-57. You're at 90-58. Rev, 82-66, 55%.
All right, move on, Coach. That's enough. That's enough.
Red said that's enough. He's at 75%, 75-73, 51%.
I'm lucky I'm still over 500.
Yeah, I'll just say this about what's going on. And, then we'll get to the picks. Armani, I told you I was coming. I told you I was coming, Armani. I told you. Don't play around and think it's over. I told you I was coming. I'm here. I'm ready to hold on to this lead. Now, see, next week I won't be saying this because you'll be back ahead of me after these picks. And I'll be saying, Armani, I told you would go catch me or something like that. I'll completely reverse my fear. But anyway,
I'm just
COVID champ. My bad, COVID champ trying to come back and repeat. My bad.
I'm just here to take everybody's order.
All right, here we go. In their predictions. The first game is to you, Red, and it's today.
Oh, Lord.
Patriots and Colts.
I always got to start off with a hard one.
Patriots and Colts.
Man. I know. I really think the Colts gonna pull this one out. They need this game to solidify their playoff position. Colts, dog it. Oh no, and I know Belichick. He gonna do everything he can to put this game in Carson Wentz's hand. Man, oh no, man. Oh man, Coach, why you do this to me? God dog it. I'm gonna go with the Colts for an upset, even though I don't know how they gonna do it, because I know Belichick gonna stop Jonathan Taylor, and it's gonna be all on Carson Wentz. So man, them receivers from the Colts gonna have to have a good day. But I don't know. Maybe Jonathan Taylor can have a little impact in this game. Maybe the Patriots defense ain't that good. Oh my God, what am I talking about? Yeah, it is. It's great. I'm taking Indy anyway. I'm just going. Maybe they get them in the field goal in the end, but I got to try to come back. Indy in the upset, even though I'm expecting the Patriots to dominate the game.
Armani?
Man, I'm going with the Patriots, man. Hey, he gonna take away Jonathan Taylor, so the run game won't be there for Wentz.
Yeah.
No, you put the game in Carson Wentz's hands. You know how that's gonna go. So, like Matt. Anyway, I got the Patriots, man.
Yeah, and I'm gonna.
At least he got a running game. We ain't even got one.
I'm gonna take the Patriots.
Cornell did pretty good last week.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Even though I think Taylor's gonna have a good game, I'm gonna take the Patriots too, because I just don't trust Carson Wentz in a pressure situation. I don't know if he can make anything happen because he's garbage. Vincent Woodruff said he's going with the Patriots, and Thomas had a message for you, Red. Omaha Steak still has the Christmas special. See, they still
Man, these guys they like Longhorn. They like to eat big.
But now Omaha Steak does have some good food. Now I order for them. It's expensive, but they say it's good. All right, Armani, next game, Washington versus the Eagles.
They in Philadelphia?
Yep.
Oh man. Who play is Hurts playing this week?
I believe he is.
Okay. All right.
You still got Minshew if he ain't playing.
I'm gonna go with the Eagles at home. They'll pull it off at home, man. Plus,
Armani going with the Eagles.
I need them to lose a little bit because I need to watch.
I think I'm gonna go. I went with Washington, and they let me down against the Cowboys. I don't know what was going on, so I might have to go with the Eagles too. Red.
Either one of these teams winning hurts the Falcons, but definitely Washington winning. So I guess I'm with y'all. I'm gonna go with the Eagles, but I mean, us Falcon being tied with them don't help us out either because we lost to both of them. So,
yeah, exactly.
But I'm going with the Eagles because, like you say, Washington let me down, and I think I heard both quarterbacks got COVID, the backup and Taylor Heineke. I don't even know who they signed some backup from the Patriots practice squad. Man, please, you down to your practice squad QB? Philly all the way. I don't care who playing for Philly. I'll take Philly.
All right.
I'm taking the Minshew. Minshew playing. I'm taking him.
Okay, next game, and I'm gonna have to take the lead on this one. The Bengals versus Broncos. I think the Bengals are gonna win, but I'm hoping that the Broncos have some kind of Bridgewater magic and come out and steal one from the Bengals and drop them down away from the Steelers. But hey, that's another story. So I'm gonna say the Bengals. I hope the Broncos win. Red.
Bengals gonna win. You know why? Because they've been choking it up the last few weeks. They choked it up at home versus San Fran, and guess what? Right when you think they're gonna lose on the road to a hot Denver team, that's when they're gonna come out and win. And I'm gonna be right there with them. I'm taking you, Cincy. You ain't gonna fool me. I'm gonna be right there with you when you win.
Armani.
Bengals.
How are the Bengals gonna win tomorrow? I know. I'm just a fair question. I just want to know.
You said how they gonna win?
How they gonna win tomorrow?
How they won 7 games they have won?
Jamar Chase
said they were gonna do anything this year?
He gonna be on Sertan. He gonna be on Patrick Sertan Island. So
Jamar Joe Chase Mixon.
Okay. I'm going with the Broncos. Broncos gonna win at home.
You just because you got to catch a game on Coach, man. Say these little want to be intelligent inserts, man. You just try to pick the other team.
All right. Vincent Woodruff said that WFT or WTF whatever.
Probably from our last topic.
And he also said the Bengals are going to beat the Broncos. Okay. All right, Armani. Next one is on you. Let's see here. Panthers against the Bills.
Oh, the Bills. The Panthers.
Man, you didn't even think about that one.
Wow. Why are you so sure?
Because the Panthers are terrible, and the Bills got the better quarterback, and even though they secondary is a little depleted, but I mean, Panthers don't have nobody that's scared, and they going up to Buffalo, and it's snowing in Buffalo. Yeah, Buffalo.
You know, Josh Allen was in a walking boot, right?
What you mean he in a walking boot?
He was in a walking boot. He hurt his leg.
Oh, so he not playing?
No, they expect him to play.
Oh, okay. So yeah, the Bills. Bills Mafia ain't gonna lose at home. I'm
gonna say Bills too. Even though I'm looking for upsets everywhere, but I'm gonna say Bills too. Cam Newton may have another game for the ages, but right now I'm gonna say Bills. Red.
This is Bills right here. I think so for the Panthers. The Bills, I don't have much faith in them either, but they'll beat the Panthers, but they still ain't going to do nothing when it comes to the AFC playoffs. But they'll beat the Panthers at home.
All right, we got those in. Now, let's see. This game here is very interesting.
Oh, man.
Falcons and 49ers.
I knew this was coming.
Red, Falcons and 49ers.
Oh, man. Biggest game of the season for my Falcons. Probably the biggest game in our last, 3 years? It might be.
Yeah,
this game right here, we might have us. I mean, we'll definitely jump over one team. That's San Francisco, who we fighting for a playoff spot. Man, on the road, you know what? I'm going to roll with my boys because, honestly, we undefeated on the road this season. All our big wins have been on the road. We in San Francisco. If the game was at home, I'd probably be more inclined to take San Francisco because we just love letting our hometown fans down. On the road, no pressure for Matt Ryan, no pressure for this defense. Shoot, I know Vince is going with the Niners because that's his team, but I'm going with the Falcons because that's my team. And we got nothing to lose. We got something to play for. And hey, who knows? Matt Ryan might have another good game. Like all the Matt Ryan fans keep telling me, well, this is the game I need Matt Ryan to show up. Now, if he really that guy, which y'all been telling me he is, but I ain't no fool, so I don't really be listening. But if he really what y'all say he is, well, he'll show up this game because this game is a must win. Falcons.
Yeah, you see Vincent win with the 49ers. Armani?
Man, I'm going with my Falcons because I wish all the worst for Kyle Shanahan.
Oh,
I wish all the worst. I hope he. Anyway, yeah, I'm going with the Falcons, man, because I mean, I know we got the running game. The running game is kind of steady, and
got to keep it up.
What? Yeah, the 49ers struggle with big time tight ends, so I think Kyle Pitts might have a good game. So. Yeah, I'm going with the Falcons, man. Plus, we need to get in playoff contenders, man. We just need to progressively be better than what we were last year. So, like I said, Arthur Smith, he's working with what he got, so I can't really blame Arthur Smith. I mean, he ain't got nothing to really work with. We
need Bankhead Court Mike Davis to show up.
Yeah, honestly, hey, if Arthur Smith can get us to the playoffs, man, I'm sold because. We don't have nothing to work with. So my thing is, if he can do this with the little
he got us in playoff contention.
Yeah. So hey, let's roll with it, Falcons.
All right, I'm gonna go with the Falcons as well. I think that the 49ers. I think they still dealing with a lot of injuries. And then look who the quarterback is again, Jimmy G. Jimmy G.
What happened to the guy they took number 3? Is he ever gonna play?
That's the thing. They keep hanging with Jimmy G, and they're gonna ride or die with Jimmy G. So I'm like, oh well.
Dying a little bit.
Yeah, so they're gonna be dying.
Well, now this one used to be tough. Armani, this one's for you. Saints and Bucks.
I can't stand either. Oh, the Bucks. This ain't even gonna be close. This is gonna get ugly real quick, man. That Trevor Seaman is playing. Simeon, excuse me, that's his name, Trevor Simeon.
Oh, they bench Taysom Hill.
Yeah,
I believe
bench
so.
Taysom Hill. So, yeah, Tom Brady about to walk the dog on these dudes, man. He about to walk the dog. He probably gonna walk the dog for a few miles, come home, pet him, and walk him again.
Okay. I'm gonna go with the Buccaneers as well. The Saints, they just offensively challenged right now. I don't see them doing anything on offense. Their defense can still hold up, but the Buccaneers just gonna have too much for them. Red.
Taysom Hill, Trevor Simeon. It could be T.J. Jakes or T-Boone Pickens back from the grave. Whoever it is, Bucks gonna win, okay? Saints ain't got no quarterback, and you ain't gonna be the GOAT with these little practice squad and off-the-street quarterbacks you trying to put into this lineup, man. So, sorry, Sean Payton. It was a good run you had in New Orleans, but if I were you, I'd be trying to get up out of there as quick as possible because it's over for you in New Orleans. Saints on their way down. Did y'all see they salary cap situation? They got the worst salary cap situation in the NFL. Man, if I'm Coach Payton, I'd be trying to get up out of there. But Buccaneers, like you say, Buccaneers are on they on little playoff mode now, so it's over. Bucks.
Yeah, it's over. And Thomas made a prediction. Brady will get to 800 TDs in this game.
You're gonna get close, man. It's about to be ugly.
Yeah,
he's right on the edge.
Because Saints ain't got no quarterback. You're not gonna be able to keep up with Brady.
Yeah. All right. Let's see here. This one's on me. Seahawks and Rams. I'm gonna go with the Rams because I think Russell Wilson, the party is over in Seattle. I think he's gonna be leaving after this year. And if he wants to, with Sierra's permission, he can come to Pittsburgh. We'll take him in Pittsburgh, even though Sierra will be like, where can I record in Pittsburgh? That's beside the point, Sierra. We'll work on that. Just get there, and we'll do what we need to do for you if you need to come. But I think he's on his way out in Seattle. That thing is saying either he or Pete Carroll is leaving. One of the two is gone.
It might be both.
It might be both. It might be both of them.
I don't know why Russell would want to stay with some lame duck rookie head coach.
Yeah, it could be a whole rebuild, but we'll see. I'm going with the Rams. Red.
I'm with you, Coach. I'm with the Rams. Seems like they're getting their little mojo back. When you got OBJ doing touchdown celebrations, look like he's finding his way in that offense now. OBJ starting to find his way in that offense, along with Cooper Kupp, along with that opportunistic running game. Sean McVay running up and down the sideline, patting players on the back. Oh, yeah. That defense, Aaron Donald getting crunk, Von Miller getting hyped. Ramsey was out with COVID last week, but you know he ain't going to miss a step when he come back. That whole team look like they getting ready for a run, too. So, Rams, I'm with you. Rams.
Armani?
Rams. Well, Paul Russell Wilson might be running for his life out there tomorrow. Von Miller is coming, and Aaron Donald is coming. And it sucks because they're on the same side. So it's like, oh boy, sorry, Russell Wilson, but you on your first. Hopefully, you can get out of there, in peace. So, hey, I'm going with the Rams, man. I just think the Rams are, they about to be in their playoff mode too, and they gonna be coming.
Okay, so unanimous. Everybody going Rams.
Rams. Mm-hmm.
All right, Armani. This one's for you. Raiders and Browns.
Whenever they play it.
Yeah, whenever they play
it. They're going to play it Monday, I think. Monday or Tuesday?
On one of them days.
Man, the Browns. Oh, this is a hard one. I'm going to go with the Browns, though. They're at home, and Baker Mayfield, he need a win at home, and Nick Chubb is back, and, hopefully they can get those guys up in tune. I don't even. Are they at 500 or even above 500 this year?
Who the Browns?
Yeah, the Browns.
They are
7-6.
6-6.
No, they 7-6.
Oh, okay. Oh, they're 7-6. Okay. Yeah, they'll win at home. They'll beat the Raiders at home. Raiders, they've been on the downslide. They've been going through too much this year, man. So I'm going with the Browns. Sorry, Coach. I forgot. That's your division rival.
It don't matter. It don't matter. Red.
Yeah, the Raiders, they was a good story early on. Seemed like, I say this every year, seemed like they always have a hot start, but then when the lights get bigger and the games get tougher, they just have a usual little slide. And like you said, they 6-7 now. I don't think they're gonna make the playoffs. The Browns, they still got a little something to fight for. They at home. The division is still in their grasp. So they'll beat the Raiders at home because they're still playing for something. The Raiders, they pretty much done. Like you say, be looking for a new coach next year.
I'm gonna go with the Raiders because Baker Mayfield just don't make me trust him. It's
He's just managing the game.
He just some things he does is just ridiculous sometimes. And you know they always talk about, oh, Baker Mayfield is talented. Yeah, he may be, but he's still maybe it's those progressive commercials. I don't know. Something like you doing a progressive commercial, worry about those more than him doing anything else. So I'm gonna go with the Raiders. I think Derek Carr got one more in him to win, and then we'll see. I'm gonna go with the Raiders. Don't laugh, Armani, because the Browns are gonna choke sandwich it up. Just watch. All right.
Y'all make what for y'all to be one game apart. Y'all are making some very interesting picks.
All right, Red.
Yes,
Titans
sir.
And Steelers.
Oh boy, this game. Both teams, you just never know what you're gonna get out of either one of them, man. They both can be playing good in the game and lose it. They both can be playing bad in the game and win it. Oh God, I don't know who at home.
Steelers
at home. Titans, and they talking about they got a chance to get Derrick Henry back. That would be something, man.
No, he won't play this game. He won't play this game.
No, he ain't gonna play this game. And the Steelers, right when we think, like I say, this is Steelers, right when you think they ain't got nothing left. They down and out. This is it. They done. Nothing left. That's when they come out and whoop the Titans' butt. 34-7. That's what I'm gonna say. Pittsburgh, you ain't fooling me. Y'all still got some fight in y'all. Claypool, I know Mike Tomlin got in your ear. Steelers gonna sneak this win out this year. This week. I'm taking the Steelers over the Titans. They keep that division still cluttered, still undecided. I would be surprised we go down to the last week of the season. All four of them teams still alive for a playoff spot. So I'm gonna stay Steelers just to keep the AFC North cluttered. Steelers gonna win this game.
Armani.
I'm gonna just make it unanimous, and I'm gonna go with the Steelers because I know Coach going with the Steelers. So let's go ahead and make it unanimous and move on.
But see, you know. And I'm going with the Steelers, but somebody said that the Steelers are finally, and I hope this is true, are finally going to stay with the no-huddle offense, which gets them plenty of success instead of changing up and doing other things because the offensive coordinator sounds like a clown sometimes. So, of course, I'm going to go with the Steelers. Tannehill, I wonder is Julio finally playing? Because
I don't even think it matter, man. Like I say, Titans can start off this game 20-0, and I'll blink my eye and the Steelers will be back in this game, be tied up. I don't know how in the world y'all came back on who did y'all play the other night and lost to? Minnesota. I think Minnesota should have blew y'all out, and that game went down to the end. And the Titans, they not playing as good as Minnesota these days because, man, do you really trust Ryan Tannehill without that big-time running game? Because I don't. And like you say, Julio injury problems. A.J. Brown, is he back yet?
I guess.
Like I say, look, these teams are even out to me. You just don't know who's going to show up. I'll tell you this, whoever make the least amount of mistakes in this game, that's who's going to win this game.
All right.
Yep.
In the last game, I think it's on me first, the game of the week, so they say. Packers and Ravens.
The game of the week.
Hey.
Is LJ even playing?
Yeah.
No.
He doesn't have a high ankle sprain, so they say he's gonna give it a go. So
I still think that Packers defense, they're gonna be keying on him all game long. and you get rid of Lamar Jackson. That's pretty much. Well, I don't know. Tyler Huntley did do okay off the bench, but I think Green Bay maybe they're gonna be too. Well, they are in Baltimore, ain't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they in Baltimore.
Yeah, they're in Baltimore.
I think I'm gonna still go with the Packers.
Yeah. Armani.
I'm gonna go with the Packers, man. I mean that secondary for the Ravens is depleted. Lamar Jackson may not play. Even if he is playing, he's not gonna be at. He might be at 50%, 60% with that high ankle sprain. So I'm going with the Packers, man. Plus they on the road. I think the Packers might be the favorite. They might be one of the favorites to come out the NFC this year, man. I just think now they got their defense to where they kind of want it. You know, it's like middle of the pack. It don't have to be perfect kind of defense, but enough to get stops and keep Aaron Rodgers on the field and put points up on the board. So I'm going with the Packers.
Yeah, like we used to be.
Vincent Woodruff, I forgot to post what he said. Vincent said that Julio and Urban Meyer had the same doctor, so I don't know if Julio's gonna play since they got the same doctor.
I told you we're gonna get 1,000 yards this season.
Alexis Hill say the Packers are gonna win. Vincent Woodruff said the Ravens all busted up. The Packers gonna win, and I'm gonna make it unanimous. I'm gonna go with the Pack too because they are getting healthy all at the right time. And that could be scary because this is possibly for what they're saying, Aaron Rodgers last year in Green Bay. So he's trying to go out as a champ, and the way he's playing, he's making it look good. So it could be over with. So I'm gonna go with the Packers as well. All right, that's all of the picks. So now we jump right into. You have the right, and I see an update from the Jackson State, South Carolina State game, 7-0 still. And for those of people who said that was a sellout, it sure don't look like it. I see a lot of empty red seats. But,
man, these folks got scared or they out there packing up their grills. They probably still outside packing up their grills and stuff.
Probably so. All right, you have the right. You have the right. You have the right.
I'll start it out. This was gonna be one of my dopes, but I decided to go with the buzzer pick. J.R. Smith, 4.0 GPA, his first semester in college. You had the right to keep it up, man. Earl Smith, I like that, man. Doing good in school. I know you went there for his golf scholarship, but hey, that's a nice GPA to bring down your first semester. So keep it up, man. Keep it up. You had the right to keep it up, JR.
All right, Armani.
Falcons, y'all have the right to beat the 49ers to get in playoff contention. We got to get there. Let's go ahead and just try and get the fans a little hope. We ain't had much hope the past 2-3 seasons. So, I mean, just try and get a playoff contention and get the last playoff spot to at least give us some hope to where, okay, maybe we got something to look forward to in the future. So, just, give us a little hope. Y'all have the right to give us some hope.
Last 4 games were winnable, man. Last 4 all winnable.
Yep. All right, you have the right goes to South Carolina State basketball team, the women. You have the right to continue your winning way. Right now, they're on top of the heap with everybody, and with Connecticut, with Connecticut being dealt a blow. Because their best players out for 6 to 8 weeks, and with other things going on, South Carolina State women are playing great ball. So keep it up, South Carolina State women.
Georgia Tech women, they had an upset this week, didn't they? The Georgia Tech women.
Yeah, the Georgia Tech they had an upset.
Yeah. They're playing ball.
When the guys gonna come around, I don't know.
Vincent said, "Urban colitis, my colitis. You had the right to just go away and stay gone."
I agree, Vincent.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
HBCU coaches Thomas said, "You had the right to get out there and claim what's yours. Prime has shown you all the way, so it's your chance to get out there."
They gonna trust y'all more than they gonna trust the Power 5 head coaches. Believe you me.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so that unless there's anything else, that's all, y'all. We have made it through this show. We had a good show out there today. The 3 of us, we We want to thank everybody for watching episode 217. Hopefully, the Rev will be back next week, and he'll be ready to go back to leadership. I want to thank everybody for watching. And
no glitches, Coach. We made it through.
Yeah, no glitches. Hey, and
That's
Merry Christmas. You know,
Yeah,
next
Merry
week it'll be
Christmas to everybody.
Christmas edition.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we got a Christmas edition next week. If we gonna do it, that's
if we do it, yeah.
That remains to be seen, but we'll see.
Man, Christmas, that's right. Christmas gonna be on the Saturday. Ooh, we may have to do Friday. We might have to do Friday.
Yeah, or something to try to
Christmas Eve. Something.
So we'll work it out and see what happens.
I don't know what we're gonna that New Year's Eve show when all the games come on. We might have to do it that Friday for real.
Yeah. All right. Thomas said, "Great show, guys. Banging the gas, slamming down the gavel in this number 217 session of TRSS." Thomas said, "Well, my ride just pulled up Boar Hog Hang Gliding in Lookout Mountain, Tennessee."
At least you picking real places now.
Yeah, but I just want to see the Boar Hogs, how they hang on. But of course, he'll give us an update next week who won. I don't know, maybe Jimmy the Boar Hog wins or not. But let's see. Do I have any going out music? Let me see if I can find some.
Black high school athlete senior, you had a right to select and attend and play for HBCUs. That's Miss Williams, her parting shots.
Okay.
Don't worry, Miss Williams. I think they are. If you get more coaches like Deion Sanders to these HBCUs, I mean, great NFL players. They gonna take all these kids away. Because who you rather trust, Deion or Dabo?
Deion.
All right, we going.
Exactly. Your young brother gonna trust Deion over Dabo any day.
All right, we're going to head out. We thank you all for listening to us and watching us today. We shall be back. We will let you know. Vincent said he's going to be doing a tandem jump with the one-legged kangaroos in Murfreesboro. We'll see you there. All right, everybody.
We'll see you on some crutches.
We'll see you all back next week. Y'all have a good one.
Right now.
Hey.